Hi everyone. Can you see me? Hello. How are you? So I am super excited. Let's look at this light and see if we can improve it a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. Okay, I'm not a camera expert. So, hi everyone. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about today's Instagram live that we are doing with Carbon38, and I'm so excited to showcase our collection today and also to showcase Carbon8's Strength in 38 campaign. And it's about looking good, feeling good, and doing good, and all of the wonderful things that Carbon38 does for women. So saying hi to the folks who are here: Stephanie Morimoto, another strong woman from Asutra. Who else is here? Lots of great people: Candy Mel, official MCS. Lots of great folks who are here to say hello to us and to support us. And I'm super excited about this low impact workout. So let's go live right now. Also, super important, we're supporting Girls Inc. for Greater Los Angeles area. This is a wonderful charity that helps girls to be strong and bold, and in particular to participate in the sciences. So I'm super excited to support that. Thank you for all of your donations. I'm going to give just a wave to the folks who donated. Real Phil 11 so far. I'm just sending you a wave. Thank you so much. And now, without further ado, we're just going to get founder of Carbon38 to join us. This is like very inconvenient to bend down, so I'm going to bring this up to me. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how are you? I feel like I just won the lottery. Like, come on down.
Thank you. So good to see you. I haven't seen you since October, right?
It was October. It's that,
October?
honestly, Venus was the last time I put on eyeliner, just for you.
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fancy. I'm noticing that I left my weights inside, so I'm gonna grab it. You can keep talking.
All right, we're gonna keep talking. You told me
Yeah.
kitchen utensils for weights.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Are you good with that?
That's fine.
Okay, good.
I left all my stuff inside, so
Oh.
you're gonna have to just. I have weights here. These are
Oh,
much
good.
heavier
Look at
than
you. See, you're such a pro.
No, I hadn't planned on having such heavy weights, so actually, it's gonna kill me.
If it's gonna kill you as like one of the finest athletes in the world ever, I'm sort of like an overcooked penne after a year of not quite working out.
No. Well, at the end of the day, it's tough though, because I've hydrated so much and I've like eaten so much food, and now I feel like my stomach's like massive. So I'm like, hi everyone, let's work out.
Please look at that midriff. Oh my gosh, if I had six-pack abs like that, I wouldn't be wearing my t-shirt.
I had an apple pie incident after my last loss, so I'm still recovering, but the only way you can go is up, right?
Exactly. Well, you look beautiful. All that hydration is paying off. Look at you.
Thank you.
Stunning.
Tell us about the campaign that's featuring 11.
Oh, we're so excited. I mean, honestly, so strength in numbers, I'm sort of a little bit of a numerology fiend, and I just have to say 3 + 8 is 11. So I feel like it's kismet that we're working together. But strength in numbers, I know, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And strength in numbers is all about creating a groundswell with our community. So we have, about 500,000 customers. 80% of our team is female. We have 60% of our investors are female. Our vendors, 70% of the 200 vendors that we work with are women, including you. So we're all trying to make the change. And that's what it's about. Being an entrepreneur, you and I, we get to set the new course for commerce, for capitalism, and for the way of the world. We get to make up the rules here. So that's the beauty of starting businesses. We get to make it up.
I'm so excited. I remember when we had our first conversations, we talked about also the importance of being a part of the community. So I love that all these months later, here we are. We're helping the community and, doing this amazing workout right now that we're going to do. It's going to be low impact though.
Thank God.
And we're raising money for Girls Inc. So excited that all this stuff is happening and that we have these same shared values.
I agree. Someone in the comments just asked why 11. Can you tell us about your number 11?
Yeah, 11 is better than the 10. So it's about the pursuit of your best self. And your best self, sometimes you don't know how much you have inside of you. And sometimes you have to ask for more. And some days you just fail. But those are all your best selves as long as you're pursuing your best self. So that's what 11 is about. It's about any person could do that. And the pride and the satisfaction you get and that you from that and the people you encourage them doing that. So that's definitely what we do.
Just love it. I just love it. And we're talking about privilege tax too, which is our equal pay day is coming up on the 24th.
The 24th, big day. That is next week. That is actually next Wednesday. Yes.
Oh no.
Come back.
Are you there?
Come back. Yes,
Am
I'm
I
here.
here?
Come back. Come back.
I'm here.
Okay. I can see you and I can hear you.
Good.
Perfect. So I'm so excited about Equal Pay Day and the initiative that also Carbon38 has stepped up to be a part of, which is the privilege tax. So women are paid 81 cents, 82 cents the dollar that every man makes. So we're giving, we're letting people know that this is happening. Many people don't know, women don't know, men don't know. And we want to close that pay gap. So thank you for participating in that. And if you go to 11byvenus.com, you can go ahead and see who's participating and how you can help. So go ahead and do that. So I'm so excited. Should we start this workout, by the way?
Yeah, let's do it. Can we talk about our outfits real quick, though? Because I am loving my Moon Goddess leggings by 11 by Venus. And I'm wearing the Crystal Moon bra under this foil t-shirt from Carbon. And what are you wearing, this fabulous python?
Thank you so much. You can find this python set at carbon38.com.
Look at those legs.
I'm so excited. So go ahead.
I love it.
Get it.
I love this like light blue, navy. It's flattering. I get a pop of color. I'm just so grateful. Thank you for making this gorgeous stuff.
Thank you. I wish that I could get like this screen to be a little less fuzzy. I'm going to wipe it down, see if that helps. I think that helps. That helped. Oh,
yeah,
gosh,
no, that really helped. Yeah, it's the humidity because you're in fabulous,
yes, I'm in Florida.
Fabulous Florida.
Okay, I've got my exercise list taped here, but it keeps turning in the wind.
Okay,
so
we can also make it up.
Adjust this.
We can just do
I
Shavasana,
am welcome for you to like throw some exercises in.
Okay.
I figured we do it all standing up because getting up and sitting down is so hard to adjust the camera.
I understand that. Here, I'm going to adjust my screen so I can see you. All right. Oh, I'm a little lopsided.
Okay, so we're going to start out easy, low impact. We're going to start with some squat holds.
Okay.
So go ahead and spread your legs until they're a little bit further than your shoulders. Then you're going to go ahead and get into that hold. And we're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. We can still chat while we do this. So this is a real part of my workout every day. I usually do this on a wall.
Oh,
and I do this to support my tendons because my tendons are always so angry. So these isometric holds really strengthen your tendons, but it also relieves pain.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I do these at least 2 sets every day. Just a regular little wall sit. And also it's a great way to warm up the legs. And it's a great way to burn. So now we're going to come up.
Oh, thank God.
Legs come together. I'm sorry, we're going back down. So now the legs are both together. Legs are together, the legs are close, and we're going to go back down.
I'm going down. I'm squeezing. I'm feeling my inner thighs. This is good.
So now that we have our posture is probably like maybe about 40 degrees. Now I'm going to ask you to take that posture and try to get it to 90.
Okay.
And then sink a little bit lower. The hands are going to come out in front. And I'm going to let you come up. You're going to be able to come up. There you go. Hands are going to go above your head. And you're going to go to your side.
Oh.
That feels nice. It's such a nice breeze out
good.
here. Okay, and then open up to the other side.
I know you said this was low impact, but I feel like this may be having an impact.
Low impact, but big impact, right?
Big impact. I know. My legs are kind of warm right now.
And now from here, we're going to go back down.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, and now this time when we go back down, I'm going to ask you to put one leg behind you. And we're going to go into a lunge. And you're going to hold that position. And you're going to push your arms out in front.
Look at that.
Hold it nice and steady. And then I want you to open the arms. And then let your head go back. So this is going to challenge your balance because your gaze is going upward. It's easier to balance when the gaze is forward.
Yes.
Then rest your hands on your knee.
Yes.
Come up. Go ahead and bend forward and stretch. So we're gonna do some stretching and
Oh, nice.
some strengthening. Oh, that feels good. My left
Yeah.
hamstring is always so tight. Oh.
Oh, that feels really good. I certainly haven't been as active as you today, but sitting in a desk chair, this feels really good.
Okay. Now you're gonna go ahead and take that arm that's inside and just go ahead and roll up. You're gonna look up also. That should feel very good.
It does.
Go back down and let your gaze go towards your foot. Take a deep breath and then come back up, and we're gonna switch legs and go back into that squat.
All right.
So the moon goddess legging that you're wearing,
Yes.
when it was on the boards over a year ago, I remember thinking, gosh, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. You know, on pen and paper, it's just a CAD, you don't know. But when we first saw the first sample, it was my favorite. I was blown away. So I was gonna wear that, and then I saw that you wanted to wear it, so I wore this.
I'm sorry. I just love that it's like super flattering. It's very feminine. I do feel like a goddess.
Okay, so now we're gonna do something a little bit different, and I'm glad you feel like a goddess. We're gonna turn, because we're gonna work on our thoracic mobility. And we're going to work on our stability while we're here. So we're going to just keep turning. Arms go above the head now into a V. Turn again.
V for Venus.
V for Venus. And then you can come out of it and get that stretch on the right.
Oh, my favorite. Thank you.
I love it.
You guys just have my bum? I don't know. Who knows? Let me get in the camera. Sorry. I need my glasses.
At least you're telling the truth, though, right?
I know. I unfortunately, I have no filter. Fortunately or unfortunately, I have no filter.
So you're gonna turn and go up the opposite way. My filter is getting so bad too. I gotta be honest, and you gotta kind of catch yourself because it's the truth. But sometimes people aren't ready.
Yeah,
sometimes they are not ready, and then you're making them be ready for something they're not.
They're not ready. Well, it's because we're all at home, so we just feel you're all in our living rooms, literally. So it's like just chatting.
Okay, so grab your weights.
Oh, you know what my weights are? They're the fabulous vodka you sent me.
Ooh, yay.
Hold on. The Kettle One refresher. It's been helping me through. I've already had one bottle. So thank you.
It's really delicious, I gotta tell you. I've got to tell you. Okay, so now we're gonna go into our squat again. We're gonna go wide leg, go into our squat. We're gonna hold it.
Oh, God.
Back up a little. So
yeah, I know. I need to back up.
Okay. Hold the squat, and we're going to go overhead press.
Oh, God. I can't tell if I'm sweating because I'm nervous or that I'm working hard.
Okay, now straighten the legs, and we're going to go into a row. So that row should be a flat back. You can have a slight bend into the knee, about a 20 or 30 degree bend. And roll straight up. Keep that back flat. And you know what's going to happen next, right?
No.
We are going to go back into that squat.
Oh, okay.
And do our overhead press. So this is your favorite position.
Yes.
I know you so well.
Yeah.
Get into that squat. Get into that squat. Love that squat.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So tell us that inspiration for starting Carbon38. I'm going to just cue you to start the next one, but you keep telling us how this all started.
While I'm in a squat.
Yeah, and yes, we're going into the row now.
All right, we're going into the row.
We don't ask for less challenges.
We're 7 years old. And I used to be, I was a professional ballet dancer. So I was born in spandex and like have worn this stuff for my whole life. And just because I was so active like you all the time, you get to know all the brands out there. And there were all these cool indie brands that, needed more distribution. So I was like, why not start a marketplace? Why not stitch together all these really cool brands? And so Carbon38 was born kind of on, literally in a conference room with an egg timer. And, 54 hours later, we launched our first site. So it's been a wing and a prayer and just a gift. It's really, honestly, I was sort of in this dead end portion of my career. and I needed to invent my own future. So that's what I did. Carbon38.
Congratulations. It was always my dream to get here, and I think I told you that.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Here we
Carbon38. It's my proudest moments. I'm like liking and commenting on even before we were there, I was liking and commenting on every post.
I
was
know
like,
you
oh my God, I love it. That's so cute. This is wonderful. I feel free. I want it,
I want it. And then you made all this fabulous stuff. So here you are, part of the family.
Thank you. Okay, let's go into the next one.
Okay.
So now we're going to challenge our core. And I have a step here. I need to move. So we're going to challenge our core. And we're going to do opposite arm and opposite leg. So the arm is going to come to the leg. Okay, so that's my ankle I just twisted.
Oh, yeah.
It's I know I need this. It's less stable.
Okay.
And then we're going to extend out. So I'm going to go to the side so you can see it.
Wait, I got to watch this.
We're going to go up. And then we're going to go
Look at
out.
that gorgeous form.
Okay. Up. And then out. Up. Then out. Then give me 2 more. And on this next one, we're going to stay out.
Okay.
I'm going to stay out, and then we're going to pulse back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And now we're going to switch.
Oh my God, Venus Williams just told me good job. All right, out.
We're going to go back. It's important to challenge yourself functionally in workouts.
Yeah.
So moving your body in a way that it would move.
Yeah, exactly.
So all the movements that your body needs to do and to build strength and stability and balance in all those positions.
You can feel all the small muscles working here. It's not like a really fiery burn, but it's like a nice burn in areas that you don't normally get. This is awesome.
And we're going to switch back to the other side.
Again?
Straight into it. We're going to do 5 and then pulse for 5.
Okay. In, out, in.
So tell us how you're supporting women, because 70% of the brands that are at Carbon38 are from women founders.
Yes.
And women investors.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're going to pulse.
5. So 86% of the fashion industry is run by men. And like, that's crazy because 86% of consumer purchases are made by women. So, you know, the fact that our purchasing power lies within our gender, but yet the control of the corporations do not, it just doesn't make sense to me. So by stitching together all of these cool brands and really focusing on finding indie female-led brands and giving them a platform and a voice is what drives us every day.
I love that. And the more I learn about Carbon38, the more that I love it.
Oh, you're so
And in preparing for this live too, there were a couple of things I didn't know, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Still majority women investors as well. This is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, because only
what the world needs.
Exactly, because only 3% of investors are women. And so, you know, I'm like, I got to make more women more money. And that not only means our vendors and our team, but also investors.
And it's about empowering. And let's go into this next exercise and then finish the thought.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is now we're going to go opposite. We push and we pull. So now we're going to go to the opposite leg.
Oh, God.
And then we're going to pull up. Opposite leg and then pull up.
Am I doing that right?
Very good, Katie. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you. It's all
You're on your
Venus. It's my moon goddess leggings.
I could tell. But to finish that thought, and we're going to do 2 more and then switch to the other leg. So last one now. Oh, I just lost balance.
Oh, me too.
But to finish that thought, of course, equal rights for all people is important. So it's not singling out men or trying to give less advantages to men, but it's empowering women in a space where we have not been empowered.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about here is parity. It's parity. So there's got to be a few of us that are leaning on the other side of the boat to help us get to center. So that's what we're doing here.
That's what we're doing here.
I need someone leaning on the other side of this to keep me centered.
So
Oh my
what
goodness.
made you aware of the disparagement in the fashion industry?
You know, it was a New York Times article, actually.
We're going to switch. You said it was a New York Times article.
Yeah, it was a New York Times article about the state of fashion and how, you know, fashion, they're certainly a pretty large, not 50%, but a larger proportion of female designers, but in terms of fashion house owners and bosses and the people calling the shots and the ones benefiting from these great ideas, it was that, you know, the gender imbalance was there. So, and you know, we're how, like 300 years away from parity worldwide. We have so much work to do. And I know UN, we just passed International Women's Day, but UN is honoring that day with a goal of hitting equal representation by 2030 across parliaments globally. And we're only at 25%. So we've got some work to do. But it starts with just making sure we have a voice, we're making decisions, and we, most importantly, are imagining our future, and that fire of imagination is catching fire.
Yes, and we're creating opportunities.
Exactly.
Exactly. Let's go back into that position, and we're going to hold it, and then we're going to bring the arm back up for 10.
Oh, God.
So what helps, of course, is to keep your gaze, pick a spot, keep your gaze on that spot.
Okay.
And it'll help you to find your balance.
I've got it.
One.
I feel the burn in my hamstring and my right leg.
Yes. Okay, now we're going to go the other side. Last set. And so in this last set, we're going to do 10, and then we're going to do 10 in that last position.
That up. Sidewise.
Pardon?
I'll even up.
Okay, yeah, this is my tough side. I'm in an ankle brace now in court, and I've never had to wear one in my. I've never had to wear one. I've seen all the other players wear them, and now I guess it finally is my time.
Is it kind of like a cast? Can you sign it and add artwork?
It's like a cast where you can strap it and put the Velcro in it. I'm sure you've worn one before.
Yeah, so I was just thinking you should add some emojis and decoration.
Oh my God, I love that idea. I can get other players to sign it.
Yes, you need to look down at your injury and have all this like beautiful, happy energy around it.
Okay, stay at the top and hold it. Stay at the top. It's gonna burn.
Am I pulsing or just holding?
You're gonna hold it and then bring your arm up for a row.
Oh my gosh.
Last one. Yeah, those are burners.
Yes.
Okay, put the weight down.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I've missed something on the list.
Hold that before.
Okay. So now we're going to do 100 jumps, 100 arm circles. This is going to focus on our calves in a low impact way. So we're going to jump while we arm circle. Okay. So this is my version of 100. So that's 10. Other way.
I have to get closer to the camera.
Switch. And opposite.
Oh, this is good.
And
it's like jumping rope without the coordination of a jump rope.
Here's the catcher. Keep those legs straight. You're only using the tips of your toes. You'll feel it in your calves.
Oh, okay.
And every 10 circles, switch. Your arms in the opposite direction. Do you feel that burn in your calf?
Yep.
And this is our last 10.
Oh, good.
All right, perfect.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you didn't ask me any questions about like my life journey during that.
Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of core, a little bit of glute, and we're gonna wrap it.
Okay.
But I like this exercise because I use this for serving. Because you have to have strength here.
Yes.
But that's real life. You have to have strength here when you're reaching up for things, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to hold the weights above our head. And then we're just going to use our body, not the weights, just the body. And we're going to push back while maintaining that balance.
Oh,
And then we're
cool.
going to lower the arms just a little bit. Lower the arms a little bit more, 10% more. Lower the arms 10% more. Lower the
Oh,
arms
yeah.
10% more. Keep lowering them. Now we're going to bring the arms back up.
Oh
Don't
my
worry,
gosh.
we're only doing one set of this.
Does this make
Arms.
me serve like Venus?
Arms are going to come back up. You have to borrow my coach for that.
Okay.
Arms to come back up.
I may take you up on that. Except I have no hand-eye coordination, which is why I went into ballet.
Well, tennis is a strategic game. We can make up for that.
Okay. All right. I'm into it.
Tennis is all right here. So.
Oh gosh. Well, that's a mess a lot of the time too.
If you can have some, oh, I feel you. Okay, so we're gonna do some glutes here. So we're gonna do 3 different things.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna go out to the side,
Uh-huh.
right? And then we're gonna swing forward and back. So we're gonna keep continuing to work on our balance while we get the glutes.
Uh-huh. Oh, so it's like a little Lunge.
Yes.
Yes, see, look at that. Glorious. I think the next time we do one of these things, we have to do a dance off.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, let's get these glutes going. All right, so we're gonna go out 10 to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Now we want to try to keep our body as straight as possible,
Uh-huh.
and only the leg goes out, so no leaning Tower of Pisa,
No.
you know, no fire hydrants.
No.
So now we've got that. Keep the leg above the ground, do not let it touch, and we're gonna go back and forward. And you're gonna feel this in the other hip too.
Yeah, you are. In ballet, this is a rondejambe en l'air.
Oui, oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
I just gave up on being a dancer.
You did? Look, I saw those moves on your Sunday post about goofing off with your coach. You had some moves. You had some moves.
Now we're gonna go straight up.
Straight up. Same leg, right?
So we're gonna go straight up for 5. And then I want you to come forward and then forward for 5.
I like this how it shows off the line of the legging. Straight.
Yeah.
This is my best angle.
And forward for 5. And we're gonna go back to center now.
Uh-huh.
Get into that squat with your knee.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna do some clams.
Ooh, same leg.
Yes. We're gonna burn that leg out.
Show me what you're doing. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good one. That gets like your gluteus medius a little bit.
Yeah, that glute med has got to be firing. If that thing is not firing,
yeah, you're having a
not activated, yes. You will start to strain all kinds of things. I hurt my hamstring that way.
Yeah.
That's why we do these.
Yeah,
all right,
exactly. Ooh, my butt feels a little perky already. I'm ready to go out.
Ooh, I think her butt getting big.
Yeah.
Bust it. Bust
oh
it.
my gosh. I know, exactly. It's looking good. I think it might be these pants, but they are giving me some butt confidence, I will say. Oh, it's funny how it hurts more on the side that we were just standing on.
Yes, because that was working really hard. The other side's going to start hurting.
Yeah.
Now we're going to swing forward. Point those toes as you do in a rondejambe.
Oui,
Add some choreography if you like.
I know. I might do a little port de bras.
Kind of hard to keep your balance and do all that stuff.
I know, it is kind
like
of hard.
you're doing too much.
On a rug on a mat. It's like a little marshmallowy over here.
Okay, we're going to do one more. And then we're going to go to our butt kicks. So we're going to go up for 5 and then forward for 5. And we're going to do that twice.
Ooh, this is so good. This is like just what I needed.
What is your advice?
Sitting in a desk chair working from home for the last year, I have gotten such a pancake butt as a result. It's like everything was lost.
Well, the muscles do remember and they come back fast.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
So, what is your advice for other women entrepreneurs?
Oh, I think honestly, fake it till you make it. You're never
fire
gonna be
hydrant
prepared and the market's going to tell you more than what's in your head. So as soon as you make it real, like launch the product, go out, get feedback, press go on the site, make it live, like those are all such, you just gotta make it real. And then the other thing I learned in the last year, because it was a rough one, is that it's never as bad or as good as it seems. That everything's surmountable.
I agree with that. What was your biggest lesson that you learned from COVID? I'm going to back it up. That's actually the end of our workout, but not the end of our conversation.
God. Look,
just the
I brought
beginning.
a chair because I knew my legs would be very tired.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to sit. Oh my gosh. What was this last year, you really remember what's important. I think I learned, this last year was so hard for so many people, but there's always a bright spot. Like our teachers, learning, we need to be so much more grateful for those amazing teachers after a year of homeschooling our kids. I think, the frontline workers, how much they give and walk in every single day. I think our families, the people that we have around us that we love, we have to be grateful for every waking minute we get to spend hugging them and touching them, because after a year of not being able to do that, it's been so hard. But I think, I think this is an entrepreneur's mindset, and probably an athlete's mindset as well. You always have to find the bright spot. You always have to be looking to the future with optimism, because there was so much this past year that made us all want to just stay in bed. But if you peer around the corner, there's also so much good stuff. Like, I got to meet you. I'm working out with you. I just got a nice little booty workout, 3,000 miles away from you. What magic is that? What magic is that? So how about you, Venus? How was this year for you?
This year was interesting. I think I learned to I think the biggest skill I gained from COVID was just learning how to deal with adversity even more and putting a timer on it. So after a while, I just gave myself 10 minutes to be upset about whatever had gone wrong that day, which was out of all of our controls, especially when you're trying to run a business. And that really worked. So until this time now, the 10 minutes has become like 20 seconds, because when you set that time limit, your body and your mind starts to adjust. And it's like, okay, I know I only have this amount of time to be upset. And then whatever happens will happen, but this is what I have. And now it's like gone down to XYZ. And I got a text when I was on the court the other day. I'm like, XYZ didn't happen. I was like, okay, I'll call you after practice. And I was like so calm. So, you've got to I don't know, COVID gave you a chance to be stronger or not.
Yeah.
And even through the hardest times and impossible times, you still have that choice, even though it seems like it's being taken away.
Oh, that is so true. Those are beautiful words. We have been the last year, there are reason why top athletes, Olympians, train at altitude. There are reasons why you wear a parachute on your back when you're running, or a drag suit when you're swimming, or a heavier racket when you're practicing, because when it's time to get going, you're so much lighter, faster, stronger. And this year was our year of training with a parachute.
Right. I completely agree. And it made us stronger. We've had some great comments too. Some people were saying, I want to work out more. Another question is, do you two meditate? From Kitty Catch? Do you meditate?
Do you meditate?
I don't. Mostly I meditate on tennis almost all day, no matter what I'm doing. So
you must be in flow state too.
Pretty much flow state with that. I can't help that. But I've been talking to a friend about meditating, and he told me kind of his secret to it. And he told me he hadn't told anyone else. So I can't tell you. I don't think that's fair. But he told me his thing, and I thought about it, and I was thinking, maybe I can try that too. And so it's kind of opened my mind up more to different states of meditation, because I do believe when you're on the court and you hit 100 serves in a row, that is a meditative state.
Yeah.
So there's definitely different ways, and I don't think you should close it. But yeah, I've tried different ways, and then you kind of adapt it to you.
Yeah. No, that's really smart. That's really smart. It's so funny. I've lived in a house for the first time because of COVID. I wanted a little bit more room, and I've always been in an apartment, and so I took advantage of that, and I made myself a cold plunge. Actually, my boyfriend did, but a freezer that we fill with water, and we get in every morning for 5 minutes, and it forces you, because your like autonomic nervous system goes haywire, it forces you to stay calm, and that has been, I've done it, I don't know, for maybe the last 3 months, 6 months, maybe a little longer. Yeah, maybe a
But
little
your
longer.
body must feel amazing too, right?
Yes, I did it a little extra for you today because I wanted to be ready to go. I might do a little bit after to kind of, help my soreness and my little backside. But yeah, it definitely, you realize, again, it goes back to that, like nothing's as bad as it seems. You can breathe through it. You can live through it. The body adapts, the mind adapts. We all adapt. And I think particularly for women, we're super adapters. So we've got to lean into that superpower and make sure we're taking care of the people around us.
Okay, so I have to take more cold baths. My coach tries to get me to take a ice bath after any match. It could be like a 20-minute match. He's like, get in the ice bath. I'm like, it's cold. I don't know.
Yeah.
But now maybe he's been right all this time.
You get in and you go under right away. So your head is wet, and then you sit there. And, I move my legs around slowly, but I try to stay pretty still. And your body, it actually starts to feel warm after like 45 seconds. I wouldn't stand there for 10 minutes. I don't know. That feels a little scary. But the longest I've done is 7.
So is it cold water or ice?
It's 41 degrees. Right on.
Okay, looks like we've raised $605 with 29 donations to Girls Inc. Super excited about that.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Let me get some waves to some of the people who donated. Stephanie Morimoto, Kingdom Resource Group, Helladonna, Mr. Fantastic, Kitty Catch. Thank you guys so much.
I just love it. Well, we at Carbon, we set a goal of raising 100,000 this month, and yesterday we actually hit our 50,000 mark. So we are halfway to our 100,000 goal, and this is so exciting.
And all the proceeds are to Girls Inc. or?
It's Girls Inc. LA. Yeah.
Okay.
All proceeds to Girls Inc. LA here in our neighborhood. We actually, in 2019, we raised $100,000 and donated to our summer camp. So we set up summer camp for about 700 girls, and it was just amazing. They studied STEM, marine biology, surfing, cultural exploration, and then we actually had a career week at Carbon38 where the girls came and learned about what it's like to run a company, to be in marketing, code, run photo shoots, design clothes. It was so awesome. These girls are so beautiful and brave and strong, smart, and bold, as their motto says. But it's such an amazing organization to help these next generation of leaders, because we may not reach gender parity in this generation, but the next generation will. So it's our job to ensure that we support. And if you go to carbon38.com and buy these fabulous looks, you can also donate at checkout. Any amount, and it all goes to Girls Inc.
Any amount adds to closing that gap. And Stephanie Hull, the president, she's amazing. She is unbelievable, smart woman. I was so inspired. I was like, wow, this is what I want to be when I grow up.
I know, just
she's
how
incredible.
She speaks. She's just incredible. You're in love with her, as soon as she opens her mouth.
Yeah, she's absolutely the best. She's incredible. And wow, I'm so happy that we were able to do this.
I know, likewise. Thank you for having me.
We'll have to do another one.
I know, we will. We may have to do a little bit more dancing, but we're doing.
Are you gonna lead the dance?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Great.
I have to brush up my moves, but so August is our big collab, right? Little secret. Stay tuned, but we have to do some sort of celebration for that. Maybe we can do a few celebrations before.
Absolutely. I mean, if you crack open those bottles, as soon as they open, you'll hear a knock at your door, and you'll be, how did you get there that fast? Like, this is scary.
This is my favorite flavor. I'm saving it. Actually, you know what? I may have a cocktail tonight, and cheers to you, because now it's after 5 o'clock on your side of the world.
It's not always after 5 o'clock somewhere, so just never feel guilty.
Especially in COVID. It's just, time of day doesn't matter. Oh
Thank
my
you for
God.
all that you do for women,
You
including
too.
me. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
Venus, thank you for
And
setting such an example and truly being a light. And you're amazing. I've been watching you since I can remember, and you've been inspiring so many of us, myself included, and you've been breaking barriers far longer than most of us have. So thank you for continuing to pick up the torch and pushing forward. And it is an honor and a privilege to have 11 by Venus on Carbon38 and to have become a friend of yours. You
thank you
are
so much.
such
Thank
a
you.
light, such a
Thank
star.
you. Thank you. Proud of you today, too. You did great in your workout.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting there. I worked out every day for the last 2 weeks just in preparation for this.
The secrets come out now.
Yeah, it does. It does. I'm just a little disappointed I didn't get my hair touched up, but COVID. So nice to see you.
Thank you. Lots of love.
Lots of love.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ooh, I think there's mosquitoes out here. It was so great to have Katie, the founder of Carbon38. She's awesome, so much fun, and so inspirational. She has started an amazing, that was a low battery sign, an amazing platform that has really empowering women. Up to 70% of the brands are from women-owned brands, and up to it also women-owned investors, and just a beautiful platform that's empowering women like me to design and empower other women. So thank you, Katie, for coming on. Thank you guys for the fundraise, $685. Can we give some more waves to everyone that has donated? M.W. Lovejoy, Melinda Hickman, Glazenby, Riley Kenworth, Tori Taipun, I'm not sure if I got that right, Katie White, and Katie White again, thank you. Joan Amalchi, ML in Char, lots of donations there. I'm gonna have a lot of bug bites if I don't get out of here. When did this happen? The mosquitoes were not here yesterday. Oh, thank you. Nice biceps. See, you know, got to be able to protect yourself in this world. Um, oh, then we got our wish it workout didn't end. So we had about a 15 to 20-minute workout planned, and today we did real low impact work, some endurance in the legs, worked on some mobility, a little bit of mobility, a little bit of stretching, just a little bit of arms, core, little glutes. So we tried to hit a little bit of everything today. I do love these workouts, so we can do a few more. And someone's asking me, am I ready for a tennis comeback? Hell yes, I've been so excited to be on the court and be able to play. Uh, Andrew, hi Andrew, is asking, is this the start of Coach Venus 2021? Yes, it is. The year started really interestingly. Immediately, 2 weeks quarantine in Australia, then playing in Australia, and then got injured. So, hasn't been the best moment to do a lot of Coach Venus's, but I'm so happy that you guys are back. Thank you so much. Let's see if there's some more questions. Will I play in Miami? That's the plan. So I'm getting ready for it, and it's so exciting to do so. I'm gonna go to the question box. Let's see. Most funny player on tour? Secretly, probably me. Not a lot of questions in the question box right now. So thank you guys for coming. And if you don't have any questions, then do you want me to go? If you have a few questions, I'll stay here and answer some. Do I like Indian food? Yes. Indian food has amazing vegetarian options also. Are you coming to Wimbledon this year? God willing. Yes, I think they're planning on holding this tournament. And am I playing the Olympics this year? God willing, yes, I'll qualify. You guys can go check out our collection on Carbon38, one of the premier retailers for activewear, and a huge supporter of women, especially in Women's History Month. It's a moment to really recognize all year. Of course, we got to work towards equality, but wonderful month for us to really call attention to it. What racket do I use? I use a Blade 104, but there's a Blade like 98 too. There's different blades, so whatever works best for you. People are saying question box isn't there. Sorry about that. I don't know. Sometimes it glitches. It should be there. If it's not there, I'm so sorry. Most handsome player on tour. Now, I'm not going to put that out there, but I do have one. And I just decided that the other day. I usually don't really even, you know, I'm there for the tennis, and I always will be. Funniest thing that's happened on court, oh, horrible bugs. Yesterday I was running for a drop shot, and I've been working on my speed since I twisted my ankle. And I ran and I got a ball back, and I couldn't believe I got that one. And then I was running for the next one, and I'm thinking, I'm going to get it. But during this whole time I got the ball back, I'm like, ah! And then and then I'm running for the next one, like literally like this. I got to that ball too. And then I ended up losing the point. But I just cracked up in laughter after I couldn't stop laughing because all the noise and the screaming, like I don't know if it takes that to get to the ball, but maybe it did. And then I was playing against someone, and they was laughing. Their dad was laughing. My coach was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing for like a couple minutes. It was hilarious. So that's the funniest thing that's happened on court outside of my reels. So go check that out. Go check out the reels. You want to see what happened on court. But after this chat, you can check it out. And I actually do have a long sleeve on. Maybe I should activate that bad boy. Oh, this is not smart. Okay. There are more questions in the question box. Ooh. What's your favorite shot to hit in tennis? Probably serve. I love serving. Serving is my favorite shot to practice. Outfit details. So in the next tournament in Miami, I will be wearing our new collection here. It's called In the Curves, and this is our python print, and I'll also be wearing this in like a bright coral as well. So that's going to be really fun. I actually got my hair done to match it. This is a little bit sea green, but regardless, I did it, and I think it's going to look fun with the coral too. So you guys can continue to donate below. Wow, we've raised $738. That is so exciting. I am so excited. Let me give some more waves to folks who've donated. Neil Daphine, Angela Afrika, Imnis, thank you. Yusafa, Adislav, Susan, phonotherapy. I'm not sure how to say that. Au revoir, Shoshana, Nicole Winter, Carrie Augustine, Esther Hanton, Maria Masafa, another one from Maria. Thank you. Meg Elizabeth, Gordon Catalano, D. Nick 3, M. Beharrison 11, Lady Over 60, La Rouge 07. That is our marketing director, and she is fantastic and donates every single time. Thank you, Lily. She's awesome. Lauren Park, Hooten Holla, Reg Minnie 82, Hannah Violette, Happy Lily 83, MK Mitch. Thank you all for your donations. Amazing Rico, Lily Fur. Oh, hi, Jim Babb, our wonderful partner at Part and Sum, our digital marketing partner. Thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, look at all these donations. This is so incredible. Close to $1,000. This is awesome. Thank you. Let's see, what else? What else? What's your favorite tournament? Anyone I've won. Let's see. Any favorite healthy snack you can share? I'd love new ideas. So right now, what did I do? I have popcorn in the house. I've got pickles, I have raisins, I have dates, and I have applesauce. Those are my snacks right now. And I also do like green drinks that taste fun. I have an unreal sweet tooth, so if I don't have those, then anything could happen, especially pie right now. So that's kind of like keeping me from going off the edge. Sugar is the most dangerous drug, if you ask me. It's just so addictive. Oh gosh, the questions are just coming in, flying in so fast, I can't keep up. Do you like ice cream? Yes. I just ate popcorn. Me too. Where do you like to play more, Montreal or Toronto? Gosh, it's even. I had such a blast in Toronto a couple of years ago, maybe too much. I don't think it helped the result. Will I be competing in the Miami Open? Yes, absolutely. What's your favorite game with your niece? Right now, our game is seems like that. Like first thing she does me when she sees me on video, she goes, and I'm like, oh. I don't think her mom likes that she does that. Favorite movie? I don't know. I went to Ireland. Yes, Dublin is gorgeous. Went to the Guinness factory and I went to Museum of Dublin. Gorgeous. Um, do you have a mantra you live by? Not really. I think I have a set of values that I live by for sure, but not just one mantra. I think we've had a few more donations. Let me just go ahead and give a wave or two. Miss Adia, Mary Safa, thank you so much for donating again. Emily 19. Will there be an 11 men line? One day we get so many requests, but we will. I promise you, we will get to it. Thank you for the love from Chicago. What do I listen to before game? Nothing in particular these days. My niece is 3 years old. Thank you for asking that. Will I ever coach? I don't know. Never. I don't know if I'll do it full time. Never say never, but I think that my team will pull me to the office. But I'm not. I've decided that my office will have to be outside. I love being outside, being indoors. Like the walls start to close in. That's a little bit spoiled, but after 40 years of working outside, it's not my fault. Okay. Let's see. So many questions. Will the Williams sisters take doubles court? I hope so. I don't know. I was watching this match from. I was watching the French Open 1999, and I was so impressed with how I played doubles. I was like, I need to play doubles like that again. I was like, how did I do that then? Why am I not doing that now? And I told my coach, I said, I served and volleyed on the first and second serve. He's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I said, yes, but I don't do that now. So it was just pure tennis, and it just came from the purest place. It was just pure. I love that. So it's always good to look back sometimes. Question about my dad. Yes, he's doing well. He came to practice today. Um, what would you ever do? A fan karaoke session? Oh my God, that's the best idea. Yes, we will do that. I will ask her if she wants to come on. And maybe my sister Isha too. She couldn't be here today. She always comes to support, but she had to go to service and support my little great nephew. And will I open a tennis academy? I've thought about it. Open one for the community, a non-for-profit. That would be a dream. I think an 11 tennis academy. I would die just to give back to the community, help people, and give them the love of the game, love of education, love of sport. Wow, that would be incredibly amazing. What else, guys? Let's see. So many questions. So many questions. There's a few in the question box too. Any natural hair tips? Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Use protective styles and trim your ends every 4 weeks. You'll have gorgeous hair. Am I working my backhand? Actually, yeah, interestingly enough. And another question, we're going to do a bench line. Another interesting one from Kim Thorpe High. Favorite tennis trick shot? I don't do them. You have to practice those, and I never did. My dad never had us practice those. We were just practicing everything else. So when you see those trick shots those folks are doing, they spend time on that. It just doesn't come out of the woodwork, and I never have. So, just can't do them. Literally can't do them. Do I take an exercise break weekly? Yeah, I try to take at least one day off weekly, maybe sometimes two off of the court. depending on what's happening. If it's a tournament, like for example, Wimbledon, I might spend 3 weeks in a row playing without a day off. But you don't even notice it because it's like, it's Wimbledon. Yes. Do I have a routine before my match? Usually I try to eat about a couple hours before my match, warm up about half an hour, and then start a light warm up again right before I go on court. Okay, guys, this has been like super amazing. Thank you for coming and sitting and participating with me. Thank you. Yes, the braids are aqua, and thank you so much. We've raised $903, and we have another shout out to Rachel Gless. I am going to be itching all night from these mosquito bites. So many great questions. How do I avoid jet lag? You don't. You can't. You just have to get used to it and try not to sleep at weird hours. That's the hardest thing to do. How's interior design doing since the pandemic? Actually, very well. We're really fortunate. Knock on anything you can touch. And I got to get out of here because I'm getting eaten to death. So thank you guys for helping us raise $903.81 for Girls Inc. This is incredible. We're raising money for Girls Inc. This whole entire month. Please go on our website. You can opt in. Click a box to add 19 cents to any of your orders to donate to the privilege tax to close the gap with from pay equity for women not earning as much as men. We earn 81, 82 cents in the dollar that men earn. So we're helping to close that gap, and all donations go to Girls Inc. And we're helping at the grassroots level to help young women to be bold and strong, and it's a wonderful organization. So thank you for your donations. Wow, we're at $1,000. Yeah, another amazing donation from Stephanie Morimoto too. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And Stephanie and Asutra have partnered with us at 11 as well. And so you guys can go on our website and to learn more about the privilege tax. You can go on to Carbon38 and you can go ahead and learn what they're doing for the community as well. And you can find our brand 11 there as well. And I'm so excited for everyone who joined. Thank you so much to my team who helped put this together. They work hard day and night to make sure that these go out without a glitch and that we can bring these wonderful workouts and have these conversations together. So thank you so much to my team at 11. Thank you so much to my marketing team and production team and the operations team and the leadership for making all this happen. I love you so much. And I will see you on live. I want to come back on the live very soon at one of my practices. So got to do that real soon. So maybe on Friday we can do that. So I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.